Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna make cinnamon rolls with two different icings. I'm gonna make a very soft and delicious dough. All the ingredients for this recipe will be listed down below the video, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe to my channel on YouTube. And now, let's start! Here I have some more milk. I added to it some yeast and sugar. I'm gonna mix them very well and set them aside for the yeast to activate for about 10 minutes. Now I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients all together to my stand mixer. Here I have the flour, salt, some vegetable oil, some butter, vanilla powder, an egg, some sugar, and finally the milk and the yeast mixture. See how the yeast is activated? That's perfect. So add that in. Now mix all these ingredients together. I'm using today my stand mixer, but of course you can use a bowl with a wooden spoon, it works just as well. So after about 7 minutes of mixing, I have a very smooth dough and nothing sticking to the sides of the bowl. You want to knead it for about 10 minutes. So my dough is looking perfect. I'm going to remove it from the bowl and just work it a little bit with your hands to form a very smooth bowl, just like that. Now I'm going to grab a clean bowl, put some oil in it. Now put the dough in and flip it so that it's oiled from all sides so that it doesn't dry out while rising. Now cover it with a kitchen towel and let it rest in a warm place for about 1.5 hours. Meanwhile, let's work on the sugar mixture. I have some brown and white sugar, some cinnamon, and some salt. And all you have to do is to mix all these ingredients together until you have a lump-free mixture. Now after 1.5 hours, the dough has doubled in volume and it's risen beautifully. Dump it on a floured surface and roll it using your rolling pin. Also, you can just work it with your hands because the dough is so soft and easy to work with. So roll it until you have a rectangular shape, about 9 by 15 inches. And you should work it a little bit with your hands, just like that, so you have a rectangular shape. So that's perfect. Now spread some softened butter over the top. Spread it evenly, leaving about 1/2 inch on one of the long edges of the dough. So that's looking good. Now sprinkle the sugar mixture evenly. And when you're done, just press a little bit with your hands so that the sugar sticks to the butter, just like that. Now roll the dough just like a jelly cake roll, starting from the longer side. And if you have some excess flour, just brush it off with a brush. Now continue rolling it tightly, just like that. Now when you come to the end, put some water on that 1/2 inch that we left, just like that. And this will help sealing the dough very well. Now continue rolling it and close it tightly. Here I'm just brushing off any excess flour I had on my roll. Now pinch the end so that it closes very well. So that's looking very good. Now we want to cut it. I prefer cutting it with a serrated knife. You must have about 15 pieces. Each one should be about 1 inch thick. So as you see here, I'm holding the knife with one hand and with the other hand I'm holding the roll so that the cinnamon rolls keep the round shape. So now I have about 15 pieces of cinnamon roll. You can discard the edges. Now place the rolls in a buttered baking dish, keeping some space between them because they will be rising again. Now cover them and let them rise again for about 40 to 45 minutes. And this is what they look like after rising again. They have risen beautifully. Now make sure that your oven is preheated at 350 degrees. And now pop them in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. And when they are out of the oven, they should look like this. They have a beautiful golden color. They look delicious already. So now I'm gonna make the icing. I'm gonna cream together some softened butter and cream cheese. Both must be at room temperature. Then I'm going to add some powdered sugar. Mix that slowly. Then I'm going to add some milk. I'm gonna add it little by little. Mix that very well. And I'm gonna see at the end if I will be needing more milk. It depends on the consistency that I like. Here I added some vanilla extract. Continue mixing. And finally, I noticed that the icing needs more milk, so I added a little bit at the end and mix it very well. And see how the consistency is? It's not thick and nor runny. And as you see, I made just a little bit of this icing because it's too sweet to me, but I'm gonna give you the complete recipe. Now the first icing is ready, let's move on to the second one. Here I have some powdered sugar. I added some instant coffee along with some milk. Mix everything together until smooth. And now our coffee icing is ready. And now I'm gonna show you how it looks from the inside. It's so soft and delicious, it looks really amazing. Now I'm gonna drizzle some of that icing we made. It looks really amazing. And now I'm gonna drizzle the coffee icing. Look at the consistency. It looks so delicious. And look from the inside, it's so soft. And that coffee icing, it gave a really special taste. So I hope that you enjoyed today's recipe. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and check out my other recipes. And I will see you soon. Bye!